Tesla Model 3 in this week for a stage 2 machine polish and 5-year ceramic coating. Car hasn't been cleaned yet, literally straight in last night, ready for me this morning. So do full decontamination, clean it, get it in, get it ready. The car is quite bad, it's got loads of swirls, not so many scratches to be fair, just love marks, sanding marks where some parts, a few parts have been sprayed. So we have to chase all them sanding marks out. And yeah, rear spoiler's got to come off because it's lifting on the corner, so I can take that off and reapply that. Interior clean, and then all the windows to be coated. The whole roof is glass on this, so a lot of windows to be coated. But it's good news because I haven't got polish on the roof, which is nice. Yeah, hopefully the paintwork's not going to be too fiddly on a Tesla. I've heard that they can be annoying, but we'll see how we get on. So I'll take you around the car, show you the damage, and we'll go from there.
Now this was very bad. This is obviously pre-wash. You can see a lot of these stuff, all the dirt on there. There was a lot of weird gooey stuff on the front. The actual swirls and damage on the front was quite bad. All the door here, just your average swirls, love marks, all down the side of it. Bit of overspray there. Think from obviously a spray job, probably from the bonnet. This door here had obviously a bit of overspray on it as well, it was really rough. Now that slight scratch you can see there, that diagonal one, that is a deep one. That won't be coming out fully. That spoiler was caked in overspray, it really dulled it down. So that a lot of work had to be put into that to get that shine back on that spoiler. And obviously you saw the fitment issues was a little bit there, so I will be taking it off and trying to get that better. Just small swirls, nothing major really. This door, I know this has been painted, these two sides, but there wasn't really nothing that stood out. That part there, I don't know what them scratches are from on that handle. It was really weird, but wasn't sure if it's from there, the nails or what, but that was quite bad. And then we'll go into the interior and have a look on the inside. It's quite a funky way to open the car on this when it's locked. Get a card. Just your average dirt inside. Nothing too sad. It's a good clean up of there. We'll get that really nice.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I say,
And there we have it. That's a full walk around of the car before I've touched it. It's going to be a lot of work to go.
I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you.
Now comes the full decontamination stage, but unfortunately I had the GoPro set up, pressed the record button, but it was just a photo. So all the videos that I thought I got, I didn't. Sorry about that. This was the sanding stage. I didn't need to go 1500, I just put 3000 Trizac on it and it got the finish that I needed because it wasn't really orange peely, there was just a weird texture to it. So I knew that hitting it with a 3000 and polish would get me the finish that I wanted.
Then call it, make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single need. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright. I know you like it, can't fight it. I might let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Here's the good bit. You get to see all the swirls getting taken out. I did actually, at the end of it, there was a slight mark left in it. I did actually go around that after I did my inspection to get it all out. I did remove that. I just needed one more pass to take it out. This was a free pass on this to remove this panel, all the defects in this panel, and then it will come up lovely. This here is a lovely 50-50 shot of the work done to what it was. It's just nice and clean. Then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. 'Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see. Now here are them weird scratches I was saying about earlier. They go from the corner of the handle to the corner of the door. Don't quite know where they come from. This angle doesn't really show them in depth, but they was a bit tricky to remove. I had to go back after this and do a couple more passes to fully get rid of it, but don't quite know what they were from, but they will come out. Got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, 'cause there's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't say what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly, 'cause I know what you don't. It is me you adore. Here's the 50-50 of the spoiler. Look how much better it is compared to what it was. Never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. Now I'm going to remove the spoiler to try and get rid of that fitment issue. So I'm going to take all the double-sided tape off on the inside of the spoiler and the out, reapply it and reseat the whole spoiler. I also did take the Tesla badges on the front and the rear off, and then obviously stuck them on again after, but I didn't get any videos of that. They were a little bit fiddly.
Right, Tesla is done with all the polishing and ceramic coating. That's all done. I got that done last night. So now, all I'm left to do now is do the interior, cut the glass, whip the wheels off, and do all the wheels. And then we're ready for the customer to pick it up. So that's today's job. Quite fiddly paintwork, have to sand the bonnet. That's a lot nicer. Apart from that, everything else is good.
Now the carpets on these wasn't too bad. They wasn't as bad as, say, a Vauxhall Corsa's actual carpet, but they wasn't as good as, say, a Range Rover. If you've ever cleaned any of them, you'd know some carpets are just easy to clean where the dirt comes up a lot easier, and some carpets just love to trap that dirt in. So I didn't need the Tornador on this one, just a normal Hoover and it came up lovely. Now for the interior, when I was taking out all the rubber parts from inside, I was just using the APC to clean it all. Then I used a glass cleaner to clean all that gloss black that was in the middle. and then just hoovered out all the insides just to get all the dirt. Also used a brush just to brush out any dirt that was in any corners or anything. Now I did set up the camera and thought I recorded myself applying the whole lot of this, but turns out I didn't. It was just a photo again. But here is all the coating. Just had to leave it 20 minutes just to set off so it goes hard, and then use a residue remover to remove it. It was G-Technic G1 I used for the windows. It's good stuff. It's just a bit of a pickle to remove. Now in this bonnet part here, there was a lot of residue polish from where the bonnet had been resprayed. It was all in the crevices. It was so annoying, so I had to give all that a good clean up to get rid of all of that. I just used an APC all-purpose cleaner. Then I used, I think it's Carpro Pearl for the plastics, just to bring them up a nice bit shinier, to get all the underneath, all the plastics there all good.
I just realized I've built walls a mile high to protect my...
These wheels weren't actually that bad, so I just fallout remover them, left them to dwell for a bit, APC on the tyre, scrubbed the wheel after it dwelled a bit, then I was able to rinse it off. I did use tar and glue remover as well after, because there was some tar spots. Then I obviously rinsed it off again, dried it with an air dryer, used a cloth, then that was all done. Obviously this car being electric, there's no fuel cap to clean, so I had to clean the charging point. So just went around it, getting all the dust out of all the holes, bring it up nice and clean.
Just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. Watch me march. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? If it couldn't break your heart.
All finished now with the Tesla. So we've gone around it, took all the badges off, took the spoiler off. There's fitment issues on this corner here. It still isn't the best, but that's actually the spoiler, not the double-sided tape sticking it down. Badges have come off, so I can feel behind them, just makes it a nice job. Sanded down the front bonnet, that's all done. Decontaminated the wheel, took them off, decontaminated the wheels, gave them a good clean up. Coated all the windows, roof, side windows, hoovered out all the interiors, cleaned the seats. I think that's about it. Cleaned the inside of the windows, cleaned the inside on the boot, all the front trunk, that's all clean. And that was it, just getting rid of all the polish marks, all inside, and all the crevices all around the lights that were there from previous repairs and whatnot. Yeah, but now it's coming out looking 10 times better.
And here we have it, the end result. Enjoy.
Don't you know I'm up? So if you wanna wake up, there's places I could take you. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Boom, bap, body like a bass drop. Gon' get the two won't stop.